Hello, this is Dan Kelly. This is going to be a quick little video about using what are called marks in Vim. And I'm showing you a file. I'm editing something in Vim. It's Lazy Vim that I'm using actually, which is a sort of a packaging of NeoVim. So it's Markdown format. So this is a title. A single hash mark means a sort of major title, and then double section, I guess, and a subsection would be hash hash hash, like here. And it's NeoVim. Some of what you'll be seeing, some of the behavior you'll be seeing will be lazy Vim oriented, and even in particular to how I have my particular setup and the fonts that I have and so forth. Just as an example down here, this little thing, moving the mouse around this little thing, that tells me that I'm in Git on the main branch, etc. So you might not see these sorts of things, and that's fine. Okay, so I'll say about marks. What is a mark? Marks are used to record positions in files. Think of reading a paper or a book, and you see a passage in the book that you really like, and you maybe put a little star beside it. Um, and the same in a paper, you might put a little star beside something. And well, then you might put two stars beside something else, and that becomes inconvenient. So you might put like a one with a circle around it, or an A with a circle around it, something like that. Well, what you'll be doing then is you'll be marking it. And why do you do that? So you can go back later to position A or position B and see what it was that you were interested in recording. Um, so it's a pretty handy thing to do with paper records. Also very handy to do on the computer. Now, Vim lets you have a whole lot of marks, and you can name them as A through Z. That's Z for Americans, lowercase or uppercase. Lowercase works within a given file. Saying buffer here, I think I probably should say file. Um, Maybe I'll do the same there. So I've just made that edit to this. Um, right. Now, let's see. So the red text here is yep. Okay. So the red text here is, it should be sort of in a different font, but it's a colorizing. So this would be something you would type in when you're in normal mode, not in insert mode, in normal mode. By the way, you can get marks and everything in insert mode too, but I'm not going to show that to you here. So just as an example, you would use MA to set a local mark. I'm going to set a mark at this spot right here. So I'm going to type MA. Now, and this is specific to Lazy Vim, I think, or maybe NeoVim. The letter A has appeared on the left side there beside that line because I put a mark. Now I can go to some other location. That's this location here, line 3. And I'm going to now type tick. That's the single quote, not the back quote, on the kind of keyboard that I have, which is an American keyboard. This is the key just to the left of return. And that has two things on it. The unshifted is a single tick, and the shifted is a double tick, or single quote and double quote. And the words you use for these things might be different in different places. But okay, so I can immediately return to A by doing tick A. So it's popping back into A. By the way, something just popped up there. I don't normally look at this, but it's showing me the marks that I could go to. So that's pretty handy. Let me put another mark here. So that's mark B. Go to the beginning and type tick, and now you can see the A and B, and you can see little previews of them. Pretty handy. Okay, so I'll go to A, tick B, tick A, tick B. Now in text, this is pretty helpful. Sometimes in the main body of a text, you might have a discussion. This could be here, but you could have, 5 screenfuls worth or 10 screenfuls worth of stuff. And far, far down in the file, you might have something about the figures. So you might want to pop back and forth between the text and the figure information. Figure information would have captions, etc. And if you do any programming, you can also see how this could be very, very useful. So, and you can put anything anywhere you want, anywhere you want. Use them as you like. Now you can do things like this as well. Have the mouse here, and I want to delete. Okay, I want to mark from where I am to A. So I type B, tick A. And oh, and I mean to say mark highlight. I've highlighted everything between. I'll just do escape to get out of that. So that's pretty handy. I don't use it myself, honestly, but it's pretty handy. You can do D-tick A, and that's deleted all the content back from wherever you are to A. And I'll undo that because I don't want to do that. You can do, so there's many, many things that you can do. And by the way, to get help on marks, you can just do, and this is maybe several pages worth of information. I do think it's good to just try simple, and I recommend you try with M and tick and nothing else. Use it just for navigating for now. Okay, so that was lowercase. Now I want to go to the uppercase case, the uppercase case. Lowercase works within a given file. Maybe what I'll do is I have another file here called README, and now I'll type tick A. Nothing happens. It has no mark set in this one. But if I go back to here, tick A, it takes it in. So I'm going to delete that mark. Maybe I'll delete all the mark. That's deleted those two lowercase marks. So now if I do tick A, it doesn't bring me anywhere. Now what I'm going to do is M capital A. And I can do tick capital A to go to it. All that other stuff applies. But now there's something really fantastic, which is in any other file, I can do tick capital A, and it brings me back to that file. And in fact, I don't even have a file here. I'll do tick capital A, and it brings me to that file. You can do A down to Z. Now there's also automatic marks that are made, all kinds of them. And you can learn about that by doing quote help marks. But I think this is probably good for now. You can do colon marks to see marks. And I didn't realize this, but yeah, you can just type tick and then you'll see the marks. So my NeoVim is set up. I don't even know what this is called, but where it does like suggestions for you. So if you type tick, it'll suggest other things that you can type. Is there anything else I wanted to show you there? Well, there's all kinds of stuff. These square bracket commands, which are used for navigating around, are useful. There's also numbered marks. So there's all kinds of stuff, but I'm going to do escape to get out of that. I think that's what I wanted to show you. So I also have, I'll be making a video on registers as well. Marks you should think of as something that puts marks in files so you can return to them and control mouse movements to them as well. So you can highlight and delete two marks, etc., that sort of thing. Registers are different. Registers are kind of like clipboards, but that's a video for another day. Take care. Bye.